Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Junkie. I'm going to do a January outlook reading for our Cancers. And this can be anywhere in your chart that you have Cancer. This can apply to anywhere in your chart that you have Cancer. So I lovingly call upon our ancestors, angels, spirit guides, anything and everything divine and holy of the highest white light for our highest good to help me channel a message for our Cancers or for whoever needs to hear it. Bless this reading with your protection and guidance. We thank you, Spirit, with all the love and all the gratitude. General Color Prism Oracle Flow. Flow. Are you going with the flow this month, Cancers? Are you going with the flow? Are you trying to go with the flow? I dropped my Palo Santo and my candle over there, and because my lighter went out, I have to get another lighter. Give me 3 cards for Cancer, please. I think I might need to take a day off tomorrow because feeling a bit tired. All right, 66 antidote upside down. It seems like something didn't work out. Something you thought that might work out didn't. Hag. 33, master number, master teacher. People with the numerology number 33 are normally really good teachers. They're good at what they do. So are you a master teacher? The bone 70 breaks down to a 7. Our 7s are intuition, strategy, wisdom. Okay. Are you dealing with the hag, Cancers? Are you dealing with the hag? I think your January love reading, I remember the dogs outside like howling, like it was a full moon or something like that. It just, this bone reminded me of it. It's like somebody, are you like a bone in the... You are the one. Authenticity. And 9 of Cups. Satisfaction. Okay, so these are 2 very good cards to start off with your reading. What's coming up? Maybe with this antidote in reverse, you were trying to look for some kind of external source of satisfaction, emotional fulfillment here. But you'll be realizing, if you haven't already, you will be realizing this month that that comes from within. You are the one. Give me 2 cards for the hag, please. 7 of Pentacles, progress. Maybe you've been feeling kind of like a hag lately. See how this, the girl on here, she has all these melting clocks, like wasting time. You've been feeling like you wasting a lot of time. And you know, when we waste time, we do kind of feel, we do get worn down from wasting time. We do kind of feel all hag-like. Reverse cups. Reverse 3 of cups. I think I do need to take a break. Reverse 3 of cups. There's no celebration, no good times here. Maybe you're doing a lot of working. Oh, damn. I hope that didn't ruin my candle. Maybe you're not doing a lot of celebrating, just a lot of working, and it's going to make you feel haggard. Haggard in the everyday life of things. Or maybe you feel like you spend too much time working because it's making you haggard. Haggard is you know, that feeling, when that end of the day feeling when you know, you might have more than a few kids and you do all the house chores, you run all the errands and making sure they're going where they need to go, when they need to go. Queen of Swords underneath this bone cup. Balance. But you are stable and strong. Bones can also represent strong foundations. With this Queen of Swords, you're very fair. You you see straight through things, cut through the bullshit. It's a good way to be. Just you might just be in the flow of the everyday things. Might just be in the flow of the everyday things. Reverse King of Wands. Maybe you'll be dealing with maybe you feel like you'll have to be strong for something. Maybe the father of your children, your husband, your boyfriend. Could be, energies could be switched to, you know, your boss. Somebody who's just, I'm feeling a little burnt out themselves, you know. When you think of the King of Wands, you think of that big, that fiery, burning passion. Maybe he's just a little burnt out himself and you're having to carry the weight. You know, that's in a strong relationship. It's not that he's embodies the reverse Queen of Wands energy or King of Wands energy. Maybe he just is feeling a bit burnt out. He's feeling a bit burnt out. 5 of Cups. There might be some regret here with this reverse antidote. Maybe you were thinking, I noticed this mask here. Maybe you are going to do something, or you did something that you weren't your whole self with. And it didn't work out, and it's going to leave you in a little bit of regret. So if this is in the future, please do take note that being yourself is really the only way to go. Being yourself is really the only way to go. You gotta think things through. You don't have to be fake for anyone, and not anyone who matters anyway. That's grape juice, by the way. Not wine. Not that there's anything, you know, wrong with wine. Don't want you to think I'm giving a reading under the influence. Although I have before, and those are pretty interesting. To friends and family, not to clients or anything. Okay. Concealment. Maybe something that you are thinking is going to bring you some fulfillment here. A wish, some satisfaction. Maybe it's not going to. And maybe it's something that you think is going to. You know. I feel like you think it's the antidote for something. So keep in mind, if you're wishing for something, if there's hope, or you're thinking it's going to bring any kind of satisfaction or a solution, just be on the lookout for that this month. Be on the lookout for any kind of attachment to outcomes. Okay, give me 2 more cards underneath this hag, Holy Spirit. With this 7 of Pentacles. That is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Cups. Reverse 3 of Cups. Perception. Yeah, I feel like maybe you're feeling a little bit on a hamster wheel about something. You're working, but it's getting you nowhere with this hang one here. But always with the hang one, if you are feeling stuck, the hang one suggests just a slight shift in perception could change that. And it is sometimes all about perception. Three of Wands. Three here. I like it. Maybe it's a perception that has to do with other people. Maybe it's perception that has to do with other people. Are you delegating enough? Are you delegating any responsibilities that you can delegate to other people, to outsource to other people? This 12 also breaks down to a 3 with the hang one. So that's really 3. And that's a 12. So that's 5 threes. Really? 66 breaks down to a 12. And they're all kind of right here together. I feel like there's something that you might be need to teach somebody, some knowledge that you need to share with somebody. Might help in that change of perception, or might help, you know, that little something you need to share with somebody might help with your shift in perception here. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to keep it really general because it is a general Cancer reading. Yeah, I definitely feel like all these threes are calling for some kind of self-expression here with the you are the one. And this concealment card. Whether you know what that is or not, right this second, you might not. It might come about this month. Wow, lots of threes. Third house has to do with communication. The third house. Do you have Cancer in your third house? Knight of Pentacles. You know, life might seem a little bit slow. I do think that this bone here and the Queen of Swords and this reverse King of Wands is a home, family situation with stable foundations. With, you know, it's a strong relationship that might be, you might have to carry some weight this month. So this month might feel a little slow. And with this being the overall energy of the reading, I think this is Spirit saying just go with the flow as best as you can. Maybe even take it day by day. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Do you have 2 teenage sons? You might have some teenagers. You might have some teenagers, and this might have to do with your reverse King of Wands. With one of these knights being the Knight of Wands, you might have to keep a check on him a little bit. Look at there, the Chariot. Maybe one of your teenagers are going to start driving. And that's putting your King of Wands in a little bit of a weird mood. Because, you know, when our kids start driving, that's a scary time. That's a scary time for any parent. Especially when you know how other people drive. You're just like... I think my biggest thing with my son starting to drive was just please be careful of other people. You gotta be alert, you know. Like, that's for somebody here. Maybe one day it's going to seem like it's a slow day and the next day it's a very fast moving day. You know, I feel like you're going to have a regular this one is a fallout. It's 16. It's the... Oh, man. Okay, I really hate to say this, but with the Chariot card peeping out earlier, please keep a watch on your kids, on your teenagers driving, okay? Oh, gosh, this gives me a... And actually, this is the first time this has ever happened to me in a reading. This card is the Tower card in this deck. And you see how she's kind of holding that urn here. Please keep a watch on your children. Make sure they are being cautious. You know, I especially feel maybe this is a warning to, you know, Tell your kids to go slow and not fast when they're driving, okay? And that's for somebody. Just please, I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen. I'm just saying, you know, be aware of where your kids are going. And, you know, they have apps for how fast they drive and things like that. So just be aware of your children at this time, of your teenagers at this time who are driving. Please. I'm going to get 3 outcome cards for Cancer. Or not outcome, but advice cards. The reverse cherry. And this is making me shake and become nervous. Please, 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 keep an eye on your loved ones. You know, don't be a helicopter parent, but also, you know, make sure they're driving how they're supposed to be driving. Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Pray. You know, pray over their safety while driving. And you know, this could be the exact opposite I'm feeling also. This could be this reverse King of Wands here, very worried about the new drivers, and maybe this is making him be that helicopter parent. Like he's thinking the worst. Okay? Maybe you need to be the Queen of Swords in this and be like, you know, we trust our kids. We raised our kids right. And with this strong foundation, with this bone here, I know you raised your kids right. Okay? Spirit saying you raised your kids right. Maybe the reverse King of Wands in this situation is being a little overprotective. It's being a little overprotective. And he's thinking the worst. Definitely. Okay? I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want to be like the harbinger of doom, because that's not me. Definitely think the best of your children. You know, give them the respect that you want to receive from them. And normally that's how, and sometimes even when we think we're giving them respect, we're not. You just have to put yourself in their shoes sometimes. Sometimes we have to trust. We have to trust them. With that 2 of Cups there. And I think I'm going to leave it there. There, now that I probably scared the shit out of somebody. And I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow and trust, pray. And I'm sure everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. You know, be sure to tell your kids to be safe every day. Tell them you love them every day. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Spirit, for this message for Cancer. And I wish you all an abundant day.